Have you ever felt comfortable? I mean, really comfortable. You have a steady job, a routine you know by heart, and your evenings are predictable. It's safe. It's secure. But deep down, there's a little voice whispering, is this all there is? You see others launching businesses, taking risks, and achieving incredible financial freedom, and you wonder, why not me? Well, I'm here to tell you that the answer is hiding in a place you might be avoiding, the edge of your comfort zone. Today, I'm going to share the story of Alex, a person just like you and me, who discovered that true growth and real wealth begins right where comfort ends. Let's rewind 5 years. Alex was an accountant, a good one too. He was meticulous, reliable, and his clients trusted him. His salary was decent, enough to pay the bills, enjoy a nice vacation once a year, and put a little something into savings. On paper, it was the perfect life. But every Sunday evening, a sense of dread would creep in. The week ahead felt like a rerun of the week before. The numbers changed, but the work didn't. His potential felt capped, locked inside a spreadsheet. He dreamed of more freedom, more impact, and yes, more money. But the thought of leaving his secure job was terrifying. What if he failed? What if he lost everything? The comfort of his predictable salary was a golden cage, and he was holding the key, too afraid to use it. One evening, while scrolling through social media, Alex stumbled upon a quote. Growth begins where comfort ends. It wasn't profound or new, but that night, it hit him like a lightning bolt. He realized his comfort wasn't a blessing. It was a barrier. It was the wall standing between the life he had and the life he wanted. He decided then and there to take one small, uncomfortable step. He wasn't going to quit his job. That was too big a leap. Instead, he decided to learn a new skill. He had always been fascinated by digital marketing and how businesses could reach millions of people online. So, he enrolled in an online course. This was his first step out of the comfort zone. After a long day of accounting, the last thing he wanted to do was stare at another screen and study. His friends were going out, his favorite shows were on, and his couch was calling his name. Every evening was a battle between the comfort of relaxation and the discomfort of learning. He felt awkward, like an amateur. He made mistakes. Some concepts were hard to grasp. There were many nights he wanted to quit and just go back to his simple, easy routine. But that quote echoed in his mind. He reminded himself that this feeling of difficulty, this struggle, was the feeling of growth. He wasn't just learning marketing. He was building a new muscle for discipline and resilience. After a few months, Alex finished the course. He had this new knowledge, but now came the next uncomfortable step: applying it. Theory is safe. Practice is scary. He offered to help a small local bakery with their social media for free. He was terrified. What if his strategies didn't work? What if they hated his ideas? He felt like a complete imposter. His first few campaigns were, well, not great. The engagement was low, the ad spend felt wasted, and Alex felt the sting of failure. It would have been so easy to apologize and retreat back to the safety of his accounting world, where he was the expert. But he didn't. He saw this not as a failure, but as data. He spent hours analyzing what went wrong, reading more articles, and tweaking his approach. He was learning in the real world, and the stakes felt incredibly high. This discomfort was far more intense than just studying, but he pushed through. Slowly, things started to change. A new ad campaign he designed brought a flood of new customers to the bakery. The owner was thrilled. For the first time, Alex felt a different kind of satisfaction, one that his accounting job had never given him. He had created real, tangible results. This small victory gave him a surge of confidence. He decided to take another uncomfortable step. He built a simple website showcasing this one success story and started reaching out to other small businesses. This meant facing rejection. He sent dozens of emails. Most were ignored. A few replied with a polite, "No thank you." Each rejection was a small prick to his ego. It was uncomfortable to put himself out there and be turned down. The comfort of just doing his 9 to 5, where no one ever rejected him, seemed so appealing. But he kept going, refining his pitch with every no. Then he got a yes. A local gym was willing to pay him a small monthly fee to manage their digital ads. It was only a few $100s, but to Alex, it felt like $1 million. This was the first dollar he had ever earned outside of his salary. It was proof that his uncomfortable journey was leading somewhere. He now had 2 jobs: accountant by day, digital marketer by night, and on weekends. He was tired. His social life took a back seat. He sacrificed lazy mornings and evenings on the couch. His comfort zone had shrunk to almost nothing. He was constantly juggling, learning, and performing. It was exhausting, but it was also exhilarating. He was building something of his own. As his marketing results improved, so did his reputation. Word of mouth began to spread. The gym owner recommended him to a friend who owned a restaurant. The bakery owner told another shop owner. Soon, Alex had a handful of clients. His side income was no longer just a few $100s. It was starting to rival his accounting salary. And this led him to the most uncomfortable decision of all: quitting his safe job. The fear was immense. He was about to leave a guaranteed paycheck, benefits, and a career he had spent years building for a business that was still young. His parents were worried. Some friends thought he was crazy. The voice of self-doubt was screaming in his head. But Alex looked at how far he had come. Every single step forward had been uncomfortable. Learning, failing, selling, being rejected. It was all part of the process. He realized that the biggest risk wasn't leaving his job. The biggest risk was staying and letting his potential wither away in the name of comfort. So he did it. He walked into his boss's office, took a deep breath, and resigned. The moment he walked out of that building, a wave of terror and absolute freedom washed over him. The safety net was gone. It was just him. The first few months were tough. Now, his income depended entirely on his ability to find clients and deliver results. Some months were great. Others were terrifyingly lean. The discomfort of financial uncertainty was a constant companion. But this pressure forced him to become better. He became a better marketer, a better salesman, a better negotiator. He learned about contracts, invoicing, and client management. He was no longer just a marketer. He was a business owner. Today, Alex runs a thriving digital marketing agency with a small team. His income is more than triple what he earned as an accountant, but more importantly, he has freedom. He sets his own hours. He chooses who he works with. He is constantly learning and tackling new challenges. His life is no longer a predictable rerun. It's an adventure. He still feels uncomfortable sometimes, pitching a huge client, hiring a new employee, making a big investment. But now, he welcomes that feeling. He knows it's a sign that he's on the right track. It's the compass pointing toward growth. The story of Alex isn't a fantasy, it's a formula. Your comfort zone is not your friend if you desire growth. It's a beautiful, cozy place, but nothing ever grows there. If you're feeling stuck, look for the edge. Find one small thing you can do today that makes you a little uncomfortable. Sign up for that course. Make that phone call. Start that project you've been dreaming about. It will be hard. You will feel awkward. You might even fail at first. But on the other side of that discomfort is the person you want to become and the life you want to live. Your growth, your success, and your financial freedom are waiting for you right outside the door of your comfort zone. All you have to do is be brave enough to step through it. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you build the life you deserve. What's one uncomfortable step you can take this week? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you.